What's going on, guys? It's Aaron here, and in this quick video I want to show you how you can boost your performance for your Facebook ads for employees step by step. So that way, let's say you've been running your ads for a couple months now, 1 or 2 months, and the results are starting to slow down. Your cost per application is starting to go up. So here's a great tactic that you can use to make sure that you keep getting those highly qualified candidates coming in through your door. The very first thing you gotta do is, of course, like and subscribe to this channel. Every like and subscribe really helps me out. As you guys see, I am a pretty small YouTuber. I'm thankful for you guys who have already liked and subscribed. You guys put the biggest smile on my face every day, and I'm glad that I can help you guys grow your businesses by either finding new customers for your business or finding new employees for your business. Very first thing that you gotta do to kind of enhance your Facebook ads for employees is you got to kind of understand the concept that not everybody who clicks on the ad or who sees the ad for the very first time is going to immediately apply. So it's either A, it didn't really catch their attention, there's a cat video under. So what we want to do is we want to show them the ad again. That way, once we show them the ad again, they are a lot more likely to be familiar with you, and you're probably going to catch them at a better time for them to apply to your position, right? So what we want to do that is all we have to do is go on all tools here. We want to scroll down to your audience, right? So what we're going to do is create a custom audience. So what a custom audience is pretty much a customized audience. It's pretty much saying, hey, Facebook, these are people who interacted with me in some way, shape, or form that I specify, which I'm going to show you. So you're on the audience page. What you want to do is click Create Audience. You want to click on Create Custom Audience. So here, what you need to do is you need to create a source. So if you watch my last video, which a lot of you guys have, thank you for that, you created a lead form of people who interacted, and so you can create a custom audience based on people who interact with your lead form. And if you've been running ads for 2, 3, 4 months now, you should have a lot of people who may have clicked on your lead form but maybe didn't submit it. So what you can do is you want to click on create a lead form, click on next, and then what you can do is it's going to select the page that you have here, and then you can click go on to the events, and then you can say, okay, anyone who has opened the form, or you can go to anyone who's opened the form but didn't submit. So this is what we want to create a custom audience of. And then you can, of course, select all the different forms you have. You can name your audience, people who submitted, include a description as well. And then you can add a description, and then you can click on create audience overall. And then it might take a little bit to populate. Just know if you have less than 100 people, like this one probably will, you won't be able to create a custom audience. Oh, this one actually did. Okay, so if you have less than 100 people, you may not be able to create a custom audience because of that. But there's other ways you can create a custom audience with people. Even if not even 100 people clicked on your lead form, you can do it through video. So if you did a video ad for your Facebook job ads and something like that. So yeah, so with video, you can choose people who viewed at least 3 seconds, 10 seconds, 25%. I would say at least completed or viewed at least 15 seconds, because that means that they were engaged long enough in order to actually understand that who you are and like what type of thing you're doing and stuff like that. You can also upload a customer list. So let's say if you have a database of not only your current employees but potential like people in the industry, right? So let's say you're able to get a list of people just in the industry. You're able to get a good amount of information. What you can do is use that list, and then you can target that specific list of people as well. This might be a little bit harder to come by. If you have a list of over 100 people who are, let's say, qualified plumbers that are like in your area that you could potentially hire, or qualified, cleaners or whoever you're looking for, and you have at least their name and their email address, you can create a customer list. Then you can just prepare the list. You can download the template file. And then it says include at least one main identifier. So email, first name, last name. And then the more identifiers you have, the better overall. So that way you can better identify and pinpoint that specific person, because more likely than not, they at least have a Facebook account overall, and Facebook has over 1 billion active users daily, so it's most likely they're using Facebook as well. So if you have the names of their first name, last name, email address, phone number, you can use that list as well. You don't have to assign a value. So then you can upload your customer list, you can name the audience, you can map the identifier, so say this is the first name, this is the last name, this is the email address, and you should be good to go to upload and confirm overall, right? So let's say you created your custom audience. So you might be asking, Aaron, why don't we create a lookalike audience so we can find people who are similar to the custom audience that we made? So I think in the last video I may have said that that is a possibility. However, when you're running Facebook ads for employees, it's actually against their policy. So Facebook's not going to allow you to actually do that, to run a lookalike audience. So the best thing we can do is run a custom audience and retarget those people as well. And this is what I've used as well. So for my clients that have been running ads with me for a while to get always new employees at least applying, there's been times where the cost per application has been going up. So when I do this strategy, it's been able to lower my cost per application again by a lot, because we're just retargeting people overall. So once you create a custom audience, what we can do, we can go back to the ad manager. We can create our ad. So let's say you can click on either create ad, or I'm just gonna edit this one. And then so you can see here, lookalike audiences are not available, so we can't use a lookalike audience. But we can do here is instant form. And then what you can do is we have to get rid of this. And then you can search for a custom audience. So we can say people who did not submit the form. And then you can, of course, do the rest of the things, select your location, create the ad copy. Everything else is the same. But now you're showing your ad to a more targeted, more engaged list of people, group of people. So that way they're more likely to apply, and then you can find more qualified candidates through that method. So pretty much all you need to do is create a custom audience and then use that as the main source when running your ad. Of course, you could add multiple custom audiences for multiple different forms as well. You want this audience to be as big as you possibly can, so that way you have a good sized pool of people who have already interacted with your ad in some way, but however, may not have submitted the form for some reason and may not have applied. So you want to make sure you reach on to them and get to them, and it's a lot cheaper than reaching out to a cold audience. So if you want to know the step-by-step of how to find Facebook ads for employees, I plan to make an updated video in the future, but for now, this video that I have on screen right now still works, proven to this day, because the principles still work to this day. It's just the interface might look a little bit different. So I'll see you guys in that video. Take care.